Now we shall move on to the next questions regarding the trends of innovative products and services. What our panelists see as the future trend. We're looking ahead now, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, especially with the ASEAN community coming up in 3 years' time. Perhaps we have to look at the trends of things as well. Besides that, the business models that may be required in the future, what can they be? Mr. Paichit, please.
In my view, I think that the trend of the innovative idea in Thailand is getting improved. The process is one thing, and the product also need to go together. For example, just for our business, we come up with the products, right? The enzyme is the product. And at the same time, we also have the process that we patent together. So somehow, it's not like we have to do it kaizen like a Japanese do day by day, but then in doing products in innovative way, in the same time, we can move things faster. As I see in Thailand right now, the trend of the people getting do more innovative thinking, or even come up with new products, new process, getting far better than I think 30 years before. For one example, easy. For the Thai people who is right now above 35 years old, you ask them to draw a house. I bet all of them draw the same. It's got to be this style, square, and then triangle on the roof, right? And maybe one door, two windows.
Yep.
But now we see the change. Okay, and then at this moment, once our society, our economic move forward, and especially in the 2015 into ASEAN, we need to adapt ourselves and getting more into the technology as well. Also, for factual research for my company, we are working with Malaysia, Cambodia, and Philippines at this moment. Yes.
Thank you very much. So, Mr. Paichit is looking ahead what is going to happen, and he feels that things are moving quite well in a way. Ms. Kopkan, please.
For my industry, or for my business, the trend is AEC. I think maybe a bit similar to Kun Paichit. This is the market that we should capture, that we should enjoy together, the opening up of ASEAN. But we also have to ask ourselves whether we are one of the ASEAN 10, whether or not we really understand ASEAN or not. I have been asked by the president of Toshiba Corporation that, Kopkan, okay, you want to do, to capture the ASEAN market. Do you really understand ASEAN or not? ASEAN is not how many population are there, what is the flag, what is GDP, what is the religions, or that kind of thing. But do we really understand the people of ASEAN nowadays? How do they think? How do they live? What do they want? And the market of ASEAN is growing, and it's going to be expanded very fast. So therefore, we need to be ASEAN expert. That is our trend, ASEAN expert. But we definitely need to know. We definitely need to know. And secondly, it will lead to about the collaboration of the people. The opening up of ASEAN meaning is a free flow of people as well. So we have to start thinking how to work as an ASEAN team. ASEAN team, it will no longer be only Thai in Thailand or maybe Laos in Laos or that kind of thing. I think we need to start to know each other and use what is best from the others, and then collaborate into this. The strength of ASEAN will be the strength of everyone in the very near future. So the trend is for the ASEAN. Another thing that I would like to maybe explain more into details. Kun Jane has explained about process innovation. One thing that my business has been doing besides the product innovation is the distribution innovation. This is something related to market also. So I think this is now and the future. We need to be able to create the distribution channel. And in my business in the past, normally, if we look at the world trend, modern trade will conquer the economy, meaning that the traditional shops will die or have died already, have been dead for some times in many countries already. But in Thailand, if you have a chance to travel around, you see that in electrical appliance, we don't allow it to happen. We make them, we create the shop innovation. So we develop them and develop the people so that they will be the expert in selling the value-added product. And that will serve the value-added creation that we have done. And all of this will collaborate into the creative business that help us to grow. So therefore, what I say is that so the trend of the innovation will go towards the ASEAN. And then at the same time, once again, would like to stress that don't look only into the product. Look into many other things around that will help to expand the business into the future. For example, like the distribution channel or innovative promotion.
Somehow, many people got fixed with the product innovation because it is something materialistic in a way. They can do promotion with. They can make use of it for their whatever media dissemination. Mr. Jain, please, in your view, what's the trend? What's the likely future going to happen?
Well, to understand the trend of innovation, I think you have to understand the trend of lifestyle. You have to understand the trend of social behavior. And actually what Steve Jobs was not exactly true because he was harping on the desire of his customers to get close to each other. So he was very innovative on the way that his product can be used in communications much more way than one. So not just a phone, but you can get data, you can get appointment, you can get into the social media area aspects, and to get that, you came up with a totally new product that is an innovative idea. So in order to understand the trend for innovation, I think you have to understand the trend of behavior, and there are some clues. The changing of climate, the changing of lifestyle, the changing of business models. For example, if you look at Generation Y, Generation Y tends not to follow the usual trend of graduate, go to school, graduate, and then go to work for a big corporation. They tend to probably not finish school, but try to get the direction of their own, even before school finished. And if schedule permits, they would finish school, and then they come up with an innovative idea of doing business for their own. This is something that became a norm of the young generation. So you have to understand these. At the same time, the change in cultural absorptions. For example, who would have guessed that the Korean culture would be so popular in the Thai society? It's just quite unexpected at the time, but it happened, and I guess it's something that it was inherent that people would like to know the culture of the other nation, but they just lack the incentive or the appeal to do so. In the sense that they would like to very much follow the story. So if Kun Gopkan is right about the trend about ASEAN, the AEC, I think one way of looking at it is that if you harp on the culture of ASEAN, if you do a comparative history of ASEAN, it would be quite interesting if you come up with some product that related to that. The cultures, maybe you're talking about a for textile and garment business, maybe you come up with a wedding dress that is unique to ASEAN. It could be used by all the nations, all the 10 nations of ASEAN, but it retains a uniqueness of the region, something like that. It could happen. But that would also require a thorough understanding of the taste of the market, of the demand of the market. So I completely agree with Kun Gopkan that the market would have to be understood first. The lifestyle of the market, the social norm of the market would have to be understood before you can come up with the trend of the innovation that would capture the market that you're intending to.
That means a lot of learning needs to be done in the near future, particularly for Thai people. We have to learn about ASEAN citizens.
Some learning and some research, I think.
Research as well. I understand our neighboring countries, citizens in our neighboring countries actually learn Thai to get to know Thais, but we don't actually, do the same for our neighboring countries sometimes, which is a pity. And you mentioned about AEC. In fact, there are 3 pillars for the ASEAN community, of course, and the socio-cultural side of things is very important, and that's something to be looked into. Like Mr. Jain said, some innovative ideas can come up from that, and I'm amazed, the cultural absorption that you mentioned. We have a phenomenon where Thai people love the Korean drama series, and the pop stars from Korea. It's amazing, and we are very interested in their culture all of a sudden and want to learn more and more about them. So of course, it's the way they very intelligently presented their culture in the way that we can enjoy and get entertained by, and we want to follow their story further.